Hello, welcome to Cactus Wren Tarot. It's Tarot Card Reading Fridays. Let's see what the Oracle cards. They're kind of sticky, like candy. They're sticky like candy, like cotton candy. Again, the World card upside down. Page of Swords. Getting a lot of air energy, creative energy. This is creative energy, an artist. An artist's eye. Okay, you're looking through an artist's eye. This is you. You just because it's a Page of Swords. And I know the cups are usually more creative, but I'll explain to you my thinking. So, Page of Swords, Strength, Four of Swords, the World card upside down. It's very playful energy. That's so interesting. The World card twice, but I think before the World card was in another position. Page of Swords. So you don't have to be young. You just that's what I'm. This is because it does. I'm not getting a young feeling from this. This is more because when we're young and swords are like the thoughts. So it's to me it's an artist creativity. Because to be young energy is very creative. It's only because being an adult that we have to be an adult in the world, and that kind of stifles it a bit because we have to be in this world and pay bills and work, and we can't live in our fantasy land all the time because we're the providers, and a lot of we're the responsible ones, so we can't be playful all the time. And so this is, to me, it's someone who's a creative, and to me young energy is very creative energy because the younger they are, you tend to have less responsibilities as the older you get. So I think when you have less responsibilities, it's easier to have time to be creative, right? And then unless you're in a job where that allows you to be creative and create things, you might be an engineer actually, because they create, and they're logical thinkers. But this is very creative energy, so I get a lot of artist energy, creative energy. It could be like an engineer, software engineer. You code, like these are people that have that create, but they're also very in a position where they have to be responsible. So this is telling us right here, well, strength is just having like control over the ego. But you see the infinity symbol, to me that's like a sideways 8. I always infinity. So it's not so much she's wrestling the lion, but she's tackling her ego. And I think that's what you've been working on. And I think that's what's hindered your creativity, or whatever you've been trying to accomplish. That's what's been holding you back. It's not so much the ego, it's just your way of thinking, program thinking. The people around you, especially when you're young, they influence the way you think about things and the way you respond to certain situations. And I think that's what you've been focusing on, is taking control of that and allowing yourself to take time to step back. You're taking a step back and you're flipping it on its head. You're almost like holding a mirror to it, flipping it's on its head. So you're moving away the world. Okay, you're moving away from that old way of thinking. That's what this is. So either whether you're in a career, like you're going through a situation, to me this is very career focused, but you're also going through a situation where you're having to rely more on your creative, out of the box thinking. Your program thinking, everything that used to believe in the past, is no longer working. It's not working, it stopped working, but your comfort is in your old way of thinking. And it's not working. It's just not. The only way for you to move forward is to take a step back and flip it on its head. Flip it on its head and figure out a more creative way, more positive way, solution, and try to move forward that way. That's what this is saying. Old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, they're not working. They're not. It's time to step back and flip it on its head and create new ways of doing things. And you will have a more positive outcome. And that you can apply to home life, work life, career life, relationship life. And that might be it too, because was it Buttons Crying Wednesdays? I remember saying that sometimes I tend to get ahead of myself, and I meet someone within the first 5 minutes and I'm already planning a future with them instead of just enjoying the feelings that I'm having, enjoying spending time with them, and then just enjoying the time to get to know them, you know, and that I needed to change. I needed to stop and take a step back and just change my way of doing things so that I can appreciate just being in the relationship and just feeling my feelings. Whether, and if it's someone I just met, as it's probably not a relationship yet, I'm just getting to know them, but just enjoying it rather than getting ahead of myself. And then I have this whole fantasy life with them, and then all of a sudden it's like it's over, which is very Aries trait, I think. Um, but that's what it's saying. I have to, if I want a more meaningful relationship, I need to slow down and just appreciate getting to know the person and enjoying my feelings, having butterflies and being excited and all of that fun stuff, all of the fun parts. But I need to slow down and get to know them, because we may like each other, but we may not want the same things. Our lives may be going in different directions. Like there's always all these things, right? And so that's what I'm saying. It's take a different look, step back and take a different look at things. Maybe flip the old way of thinking, flip it on its head, and or find a new way of thinking about it, right? There's nothing wrong with evolving the way we think, the way we do things. Positive change. We all want positive change, because what else are you gonna do? You're in this life. Why keep repeating old cycles that don't work or that don't make you happy? Let's make a new cycle, a new life where we're happy and we're positive and we have energy and we're doing great things. And that way the people around us will also benefit from all that positivity. So thank you so much for joining me. Hope to see you all soon. Check back for this past Oracle Card Mondays and Button Scrying Wednesdays. Thank you so much. Like, share, and subscribe.